Hey, welcome. We're going to talk about anxiety today. Anxiety is the number one mental health diagnosis in the United States. And according to the National Alliance on Mental Health, nearly 20% of Americans have an anxiety disorder. So in today's talk, we're going to talk about six non-negotiable, very simple things you need to be doing every day before you try anxiety medication. Now this post isn't medical advice, but if you're not doing these six things, you're sabotaging your anxiety treatment and you're not living your best life. So stay tuned and I'll see you at the other end of this video. Hey, welcome to today's conversation about 6 common sense actions to minimize anxiety. These are non-negotiable daily actions. And if you're taking medicine for anxiety, but you're not doing these 6 things, you're sabotaging your results. Anxiety can feel so debilitating that it's easy to want a solution to make it all go away. Anything to take the edge off is welcome. Given the impact that anxiety can have on your quality of life, and given the vast number of Americans diagnosed with anxiety, it's no surprise that many people are taking anti-anxiety medications. What is surprising, though, is how many people take them in the absence of these 6 proven methods to address anxiety. So again, if you're taking medicine for anxiety but not doing these 6 things, you're sabotaging your results. And to be honest, your doctor is failing you if she doesn't counsel you on these things prior to prescribing anti-anxiety medication. Number 1, limit your caffeine consumption. Think of caffeine as an anxiety amplifier. It's not the cause of your anxiety, but it turns up the dial on your symptoms. Jitteriness, racing thoughts, rapid heartbeat, nausea, shortness of breath, difficulty settling down, irritability, trembling extremities, and difficulty sleeping all stem from caffeine, even small amounts. If your brain and body are wired to be more sensitive to anxiety, you're going to be more sensitive to caffeine as well. The physical symptoms of caffeine will hit you harder than others. Limit yourself to 1 coffee or tea in the morning if you must, and don't have any caffeine after lunch. And for other health benefits, stick to unsweetened coffee or tea. Energy drinks and sodas are full of all sorts of junk that has no business being in your beautiful body. Number 2, practice breathing exercises. Breathing exercises, specifically the practice of pranayama, create changes in the brain that will decrease your anxiety. Pranayama is one of the 8 limbs of yoga. In yoga, prana is the term used to mean vital energy or life force. Ayama means to control. By doing exercises that control the breath, you can rewire your brain. BKS Iyengar said, "The mind is the king of the senses, and the breath is the king of the mind." Pranayama modulates the amygdala and the general areas of the brain that control emotional processing. If you want a deep dive into the neurology of pranayama, I'll leave a link at the top of the comments. Number 3, exercise 30 minutes a day. Anxiety symptoms are demonstrated to be reduced when people get 30 minutes of exercise. Rhythmic and aerobic exercises such as brisk walking or running, swimming, dancing, cycling, or hiking are especially effective. You don't even have to be athletic to do this. Moderate and low intensity activities perform best at reducing anxiety. Exercise activates the frontal regions of the brain responsible for executive function, which helps control the amygdala. Not only do people feel a reduction of anxiety symptoms during and just after exercise, the effect extends well beyond. It's thought that regular exercise impacts the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis and the body's physiological reactivity to stress. The lasting benefits come from regular exercise, so it's better to have a daily session that fits into your schedule than a long session only occasionally. Number 4, have a regular meditation practice. People with anxiety often complain that they're bad at meditating because they can't quiet their minds. That belief is self-fulfilling and self-sabotaging. For starters, you don't have to rid your mind of thoughts to meditate. Rather, you detach from your thoughts and you simply observe them. You can chant mantra, stare into a fire or candle, count your breaths, have a roaming focus on multiple points of the body, walk a labyrinth, or practice samu, which is mindful working. Pick something that works for you. The technique of Yoga Nidra is particularly helpful because it's guided. Yoga Nidra engages the mind, so there's no need to try to quiet it. It's difficult to quantify the long-term effects of meditation, but that doesn't dissuade me from adding it to this list of must-have health habits. During meditation, blood pressure, heart rate, and respiration rate all drop. Those are good indicators of stress reduction. People report feelings of blissfulness, peace, calm, and relaxation during and after meditating. Like any healthy habit, a daily practice is your best bet. You can even sprinkle in short 5 to 10 minutes of mindful meditation throughout your day. Number 5, live a healthy lifestyle. Your lifestyle needs to be looked at whenever your mind or body isn't working or feeling its best. Especially with chronic conditions, it's especially important to take an honest assessment. Is the bulk of your diet a healthy assortment of natural, unprocessed foods? Are you getting the amount of sleep your system needs every night? Are you getting fresh air, sunshine, and time in nature? How often are you seeing your friends and laughing? Do you need to move your body more? Are you surrounded by well-balanced, healthy people? How much are you engaging in your own and other people's drama? What are you putting into your mind? Remember the saying, garbage in, garbage out. Are you seeking life satisfaction from material objects? That's bound to fail. Do you have unreasonably high expectations? Do your surroundings radiate an energy of peace and tranquility, or is your space cluttered and messy? And finally, are you living in integrity with your truth? Finally, number 6, unconditionally love yourself, including the part of you that feels anxious. This might be the most important piece of wisdom in today's conversation. It doesn't matter what you do to manage anxiety. If you don't fully love yourself, even the parts that seem to give you the most pain, you will never heal. Turn this into an affirmation or a mantra. Take a deep breath, say it and feel it. Even though I have anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Once more, even though I have anxiety, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. It's normal to have anxiety. It's part of how the human brain works. What's not normal is to ignore your health and well-being so long that it breaks down. There's no medicine that will replace healthy, balanced living for you. Do an honest evaluation and ask yourself where you're missing the mark. This is your opportunity to take control of anxiety and your health. Before you go, please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future conversations like this. And also, hit that like button or share it with somebody that you think it can help. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.